Let's play hard race.
Hello, chat, and welcome back to the channel. Let's get ourselves together here. So many creators. Prepare live. All right, chat. Welcome. Oh, was not expecting that. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need the jams right now, chat, because right now we are just hanging out, coming to you live from the Hype. We are going to be doing a some show later today, but right now we are in the live before the live is live. So, welcome to my new Thursday Space Chat. For all the regulars, you already know that I typically stream in my Apple Vision Pro. However, Tuesday morning when I woke up, my Vision Pro ad theme it's not turning on. So I'm assuming that it overheated while I was minding my own business sleeping. So I'm asking for you to do me a huge favor and like this video so that way we can get us another Vision Pro in here ASAP because everything's a little bit more fun in virtual reality. Doing this jump is really hard in virtual reality, but it's hard in real life. But all right, chat, let's get started. So let me get into a comfortable space here. I like to hang out on top of this brick. It gives me a good angle to be able to see everything. I can even play some fun games from here. Really nice. But all right, chat, let's get caught up. So last week when we last met, we spoke about not giving up. Now, I find this very important because I had to go back and take advice from my own video last week. And the reason for that video is because life sometimes throw you some curveballs and it seems really hard to think about, how hard life is and how are you going to get through things. But if you give up, then you have to start all over again. So instead of giving up, my solution is to elevate yourself. How do we do this? Let's switch this way and activate that. Right. So sometimes you just have to elevate yourself to another level to where you are able to maneuver around without harm. But the only way that's going to happen is if you don't give up. Because if you just gave up the first time, if I had gave up and said, "Oh man, I'm unable to go into fly mode," then what would have happened is we wouldn't have been able to have this awesome experience. So now that we're back in regular everybody mode, this is a hype where everyone will be coming in later. You can see on the left side of my screen here where the chat is. Everybody's getting active. People on this community frequently request that we refrain from using profanity. So just wanted to put that out there. But all right, chat. Now that we are a little bit caught up on everything here, I'm going to take this opportunity to let X know which platform we are currently live on because we want everybody to have a chance, chat, to come in, hear the words, and hopefully put their life in a better position than they were before. So this morning, chat, when I woke up and I saw the sky, I saw the most beautiful red glow in the sky from the sun bouncing off the clouds. Not many clouds, but there was sufficient clouds, chat, for this amazing, beautiful sunrise. All right, now that we have let everyone know that we are live on X, we can get started. All right, chat. So this week we are talking are answering the question of how to be successful. Now, it started on last week where you don't give up. You can't be successful if you gave up. So that's key point number one. Key point number two is that there are a couple important things that needs to happen in order for you to be successful. So, one of them being that, well, let's jump to the description. We have some notes. We have how to be successful. You need to answer some questions: who, what, where, when, why, and how. Now, these questions, I find them to be very important. Without answering these questions, I don't think it's going to be very easy or possible to be successful. So let's jump into it. We have the who. As a business, you I try to know who my target audience is, and so it allows me to be a better streamer and a better business person, which will increase the probability of success and being able to generate generational wealth. Generational wealth is just you have sufficient money not just for yourself, but to be able to help your family. I'm not saying take care of your family. I'm saying help them help themselves. So that's the who. My target audience is people who are looking for some entertainment, who just want to play some games. And I find this app to be really awesome because we can just jump into like, this is like a playground after school. And I can actually initiate um, different arenas and all these other things. But we're going to save that for later. Jump into the live on Hype Hype. We'll be going live later at 6:30. But the who is pretty much anyone who wants to take a break from doom scrolling, someone who just wants to have a good time, someone who's just like, you know what, life is good. Or even if life isn't good, I just want to be able to take a break and have some fun and play some games. So that's the who. It is very important to find out who your target demographic is, so that way you are able to be successful. The next one is what. What value is it that you bring to the community or the space that you're trying to be in? So I'm trying to bring value by being an active host because I am the host of this party. So the reason why I'm not doing this and actually going live is because if I open this, there's a bunch of people who are going to pour in. I know it says zero, but the second I go live, chat, over 2,000 people will get a notification. I've only been on this app for like 2 weeks, but over 2,000 people will get notification. This place will be flooded and everyone will be coming in with requests. I want to play this game. Let's do. So I want to be able to put my focus on you right now, chat. So that's why we are staying focused with what we're saying right here. All right. So next we have the where. So my platform is set up that we are able to meet the apps that I review, and this is on the internet. Now I am working on a physical location. I am just waiting for enough likes so that we can start doing some physical building things. But please like the video. And once we're able to get that sorted out, it will still be mostly us meeting in virtual reality because the virtual world is so much bigger than the physical world, or at least the space that you can traverse in a short amount of time. So, knowing where your customers are going to be meeting is very essential for success. Let's move to the next one. The next one is when. So, when can my customers see me? Now, I have a YouTube channel here, and the content is evidently available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can see it anytime. However, I try to sleep at night, and so that means I'm typically not available at night because I am sleeping. Hello, thank you for the follow. Everyone on this app is so awesome. So, we are talking about the when. It is very important to know when your customers can reach you, where your customers can reach you, or how it is that they will be able to get in contact with you or with me in order for us to have a conversation or meet or greet or whatever the situation may be. Now, we're moving on to the why. So, why is it that I would want to be available? Is not just almost made it. It's not just to be, successful. I actually like what I do. I like what I do. So, because of that, I, uh, I just, I don't even know what to say, chat. I love what I do. I love being a communicator. I love being a part of other people's life. I like making new friends. There is so much chat that goes into who I am as a person and how I conduct myself. And the reason why I truly do it is so that we can all have a place of fun and take a break. I mean, fundamentally, bottom line, the reason is for, the generation of funds so that I am able to support myself. But after that essential need is gone, what we are left with is a purpose. And my purpose is to bring value to whatever platform I'm on. So that way, everybody involved can come in, can sit back, can relax, and we can all have some fun together. And that brings us to our last. So, for our last point, I it is how. So, how is it that I plan to maintain all of this? Well, for starters, unlimited internet is a plus, and I've already made a video on the unlimited internet and how I am able to stream, watch my videos back, and ensure that I do a good job or make sure that I'm available to answer everyone. There is a lot that goes into making sure that these productions happen, and there's a lot of notes involved. There's a lot of preparation, and at the end of the day, the reason why I do it is like expressed before. The reason why is because we all have free time after our fundamental needs are met. We all have a need to communicate and connect, and I really do like being in the space, being able to connect with people and have a good time. I really love being able to hang out with people and get to know new people and chill and just generally have, for me, it is way better to hang out with someone and have a good time, make meeting new people, making new friends, than it is to doom scroll. Because when I doom scroll, I'm typically getting caught up on the state of the world. I'm typically getting caught up with the news. And yes, it is very essential to know what is going on in the world. But I also enjoy my mind being at rest and being at peace. Now, if I keep doom scrolling, I will never have that peace in my mind because I'm always worried and in a state of panic about what everyone else may be doing. And so, the best thing that I can think of, chat, is to just hang out with friends, have a good time, and try not to stress over every single detail. Because at the end of the day, we are all in control of our lives and we have the ability to bring our visions to life. And what you choose to do with your time is completely up to you. But the way you feel about yourself, the way you treat your environment, the way that you decide to present yourself to the world, your ideas that are in your head, they all make a difference. And as long as you are able to keep up a good attitude and maintain focus on your goals and your dreams, a lot of wonderful things can happen. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride after you've already put the work in to be able to get moving. So, the biggest part of it all is you have to be willing to get moving. But there you have it, chat. We are checking out this new virtual reality space for our Thursday meetups, as opposed to meeting in the three-dimensional games that we play, which are typically like FPS. We're trying something different where we just sit back, relax, chill, and have a good time. But on that note, chat, it is getting close to that time of the day. It's time for us to get some other things done in our daily life. But I want you to remember, chat, that even though we are not virtual right now, we are striving to get back there because there's just so much more that we can do in virtual reality. So please do me a huge favor and like this video, subscribe to the channel, so that way I am able to show that the content that I'm bringing is making a difference in someone's life. This video is free, so I am not expecting any kind of like a pay or anything like that from you. There's no obligation. I'm simply just asking for a like or a follow or both. I would really appreciate it. But on that note, Ted, I want you to remember to go outside, touch the ground, look at the sky, and stay hydrated. Until next time, see you soon.